just to let you guys know, I did Blood Moon Monday, so you guys don't have to worry about doing that tonight. So it'd be mostly just like quests and whatever.
That's a shame. It's getting excited for Blood Moon.
Oh, my program's like timing out. I don't know if it's gonna like load in properly. Hold up. Yeah, no, it got to the end of the night and it was going to be another scenario where you guys would have been expected to like get in super fast, and that's not fair. So I just like did the extra hour. And I actually survived just fine. It was like basically AFK the whole time.
Did you hide out in my little room?
I did stand in there a couple of times. I upgraded it all to cement. We had an awkward moment when a copper bro just decided to explode all over me inside there, so that happened too. I know how I said that. I said it how I meant it.
Yep.
Especially since it's a bathroom.
Was it?
Yeah.
That just makes it shadier.
Yeah. We turned into a prison cell, essentially.
Jesus.
A bed and a toilet.
It wasn't a
really
bed.
toilet?
Yeah, no, the toilet's gone.
Gotta put the toilet back then.
There's no bed either. So I didn't know the concept of this room. I'm like, it was just some kind of like little side nook, you know, in a house.
Well, it was a toilet. It was a bathroom.
Well, it was a bathroom.
Righto. Yeah, so my game's having, well, it's done a loaded now, but it was having issues. I couldn't, whoops, I shut my wall. Fuck. Why is that on like auto shoot? I might just have to walk outside and wait for this.
Yeah, you might need to switch to your
There we go. Must have been a key was stuck. That's fucking weird. Now I gotta repair shit. I haven't had that happen before. Usually, like, yeah, you sometimes get like your one random click when you walk into like the game, but usually not multiple stuck on.
There goes half your ammo.
I think it was almost all of my ammo. A fair bit of it. I don't have like a lot in this day and age. Yeah, so I ended up upgrading my base a bit. So I've got to make more boxes. These are storage boxes, full storage boxes, by the way. So they basically can hold the maximum amount. They just don't look like shit. This is why I don't use writable boxes, because I paint them. You can't paint writables. Plus, this also is one as well, even though it looks like a device. I have too much food, which I never thought would be a problem in this game so soon.
Yeah.
So
I got a nail gun.
Oh, you guys are both in. Hold up.
Yep.
Sent you invites. Let's do game stage. How is Grim lower than us?
He stole my water last time.
Yeah, no, I did. I also stole Grim's, but I'm making coffee with it. I figured that was a fair trade if I could make coffee. Which apparently, did I plant that? I'm looking around and I'm not seeing actual coffee granules. Have I planted it? Yes, okay. Yeah, no, I've got a fuck ton of coffee being made. Like, coffee trees growing at the moment, Grim. So I intend to make you, like, a buttload of coffee to bring back. I also need to finish that section of the wall.
I'm not too worried about that.
Why did I stop? I couldn't have run out of wood. I have so much fucking wood. Like, not that one, this one.
I'm trying to remember where I was up.
Oh, I don't.
Right, I'm gonna head to my clear.
Oh, yeah. I need one rock, at least, to put there, so it's always there. You don't need to ever keep these 3 things in your inventory. I just junk it up, but I find it frequently, so I keep it in there. As for food, I don't got spare space, so what I was going to do is I was going to plant out the rest of my stuff. I don't have that much space. Let's see.
Got food and water on me.
It's true
I
that
think I don't have a lot of those repair kits.
I made some, but like I I didn't get that much spare.
Oh, I can make them too. Duct tape and iron.
Yeah, I had to go and make them at Grim's base. I ended up making a few things at your base, Grim, and like cleaning up and getting the fuck out of there.
I should probably make them before I disappear.
I'm not sure if I left extra sand in your cement mixer though. I think I took it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember.
At the moment, I'm just trying to
Yeah, there.
empty out the drop-off box.
Yeah, I'm in the process of trying to plant the fuck out of shit. Right, I'm trying to plant stuff down here because those ones are supposed to be getting removed as they get done. That's what I was doing. I'll get these done and then I'll head over to the guys because I don't know. Nick's already on the way to a quest, but what do we got? Are you going to clear in the wastelands? Is that where you're going?
That's the plan, but I don't have any need restore packets.
There's a level 5 clear in the wastelands.
Yes, mine.
That's yours? Jesus. I'm guessing the clear one must be mine.
Probably.
I will put... I'll put the fucking... What do you call mushroom seeds? Like I'll put something else.
Infestation is mine.
Oh,
I
is it?
definitely want to do that one.
There we go. That doesn't defy gravity at all.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not pissing off some kind of like physicist or whatever. Whatever the actual term for that is. Not at all.
Okay, so that's what I'm working with.
You know what's really funny is I ended up, I got a like really fucking tiny amount of sleep this afternoon, right? And I was considering just destroying my whole base and going and like, what do you call it? Like
Grab some ammo.
building up in the wastelands.
Shotgun.
And I legit was like having a dream about that situation where I was just 100% building up my wasteland base in the water tower. I'm like, not a restful sleep. Not a restful sleep at all. I'm like, as far as I could tell, my brain is like haphazardly like I would 100% like rip this place apart and go and like build there.
Gunpowder, shells.
Nitrate, yeah. If you need the bullet tips, what kind of bullets you making?
No. Shotgun. Yeah, shotgun ammo. I'm just trying to remember what it is.
You need I think it's like the blunderbuss fucking pellets, whatever they're called.
Yeah, buckshot, gunpowder, and paper.
Yeah, paper. You had a dream about 7 days as well. I'm not surprised. Like, you were saying that you're gonna play it after you finish. Was it the final like clear or the hardest clear quest or whatever you're doing is Final Fantasy? As far as I can understand, is that what you said you were doing?
Yeah, right, I can
like, the funny thing is, like, Final Fantasy, I listen to it and stuff like that, but I think I space out a little bit watching the fight, like the big battles. Because obviously I don't play it, it's a little bit hard to follow for me. Even though it's like basically like, you know, dungeon questing type stuff. It's same kind of thing. But like when it comes to 7 days, I don't know what the fuck it is, but I can play it, I can watch people play it. My brain will just sit there switched on 100% of the time. Like there's no like fucking restfulness. It's as keen as if I'm actively playing it when I watch somebody else. So I feel like when you start streaming that again, I'll probably be like all up in your shit, like constantly fucking chatting. Again. Seems like me. Just gone.
See how I'm going for the shotgun shells.
I don't have a lot of other minerals and shit. Oh, that reminds me, I dropped off like a shit ton of lead to you, Nick.
Oh, I knew that. Already left.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like 4 lead things in like the little box outside your house. I think I also left something in Grimm's trade box for him too. I think.
Yeah, it was a bit of poly and bolts.
Yeah, that was all the poly I had. I've been trying to make sure I get you guys your polys and stuff, so any like water things can be made or whatever.
Yeah.
Get rid of these. It's gonna take a bit of stamina. I want to be able to put away my water that I have on me. I've got too fucking much, so I need to move these. This also means that I'm gonna have to build another one of those staircases at some point soon. I'm doing that in all my four corners anyway. Like, there's a few ways you can go about like a wall situation. You can like block out a couple of rows, and that allows you to go higher and thicker wall with more ground foundation support behind it. However, I usually speaking will put my these things all the way up to a wall, and it's not really any issue either. But like, I kind of want to put it all over there. I want to see if shit's going to grow underneath the house. If I can like use that little footprint, because I like seeing also what's the smallest footprint size that I can build on. As I have had a couple of bases that are, what do you call it? Yeah, the ranger stations, like the really fucking tall buildings that have like the smallest little square, probably no bigger than that base anyway, as like the under thing. I tend to like shack up in those and then end up making them as big as this and fortifying it. That's it. You want to clear and try to get top 500 in the whole raid tier. I did the last tier after I've done that. Then I'll play 7 Days to Die, and it's a lot to follow for someone who doesn't know the game. Was it? I'm not surprised that you can't watch it. Manage, like, was it? You might like it better if it was RP in that game, but no. I do watch it. I do sit there and like listen to it and stuff like that. It's more of one of those games where like I can passively be doing a couple of things while listening. The biggest thing is like if I'm engaged talking, I'm 100% like I'm 100% focused on the screen, right? I'm doing absolutely nothing else if I'm talking. If I'm mostly just listening, I'm usually just scrolling through something that I can like lightly read that doesn't require a lot of focus, so I can still sit there and like listen to everything. Sometimes I'll sit there and I'll be like, I could comment to that, it's funny, and then I'm like, no. By the time I quickly grab my like tablet and like comment, the moment will be past because it's sitting right beside me and I'm just listening. But every so often I do look over, especially like if you're going through a big battle or if you're like reacting to something. I immediately like look over because it's still sitting in a way that I can glance over and watch casually. It's just more of a casual viewing experience kind of game for me. Which is funny because 7 days, like literally you go mining and stuff like that, and it's the most like mentally hands-off fucking moment in the game. And yet I'll still sit there and be like, oh man, you could be digging that block next. Like, it's stupid. I actually found it a little bit with playing Diablo last night. Was even myself as a streamer, it's a little more hands off than like a game like this, which was almost a bit of a nice break. Like, because obviously there's a lot of like dialogue prompts to listen to and stuff like that. It was a lot less taxing, especially on my voice. Because like you guys know, when I like really get fucking talking and stuff like that, like by the end of the stream, my voice is just fucking gone. So yeah, it really gave that a chance to like recover and stuff, which was nice as well. But yeah, I generally, like, if I'm lurking, I'm still there. I still have sound on. I'm still able to see the screen. I just might not be able to actively reply fast enough to like make a conversation. The other thing is occasionally my fucking devices freeze, especially my tablet. I don't know what that's about. And my phone obviously like stops and turns itself off as soon as like the internet caps, because that's how I've like set it up. Obviously, it was being a dick and not doing that for a while. That's how I kept capping my internet. But now I think it's like fixed itself back up Because honestly, I don't really want to like deal with it not having internet. This is too low under here. Hold up. Is it? Glad I'm able to make it so you can listen to the stream. I think I was able to do that for some. No, you still do fine with that aspect of it. Whoops, that was a coffee plant. Oh no, that was a potato. Sorry. Here I am out here destroying potatoes. Streams are. But those streams are ones you have to look at. I think if you're really super into Final Fantasy, for sure, a Final Fantasy fan would not take their eyes off the screen because every single action would need to be watched.
Well
But
tier 5 clear.
Yep.
Yeah. But I think because like I don't come from that sort of like department of like fandom sort of thing. I don't follow a lot of the actions and a lot of the attacks. Like, obviously, there's like a level of repetition to is that MMO RPG things or whatever. So yeah, I don't have to constantly watch it. It's more about being there to hear you, the streamer. That's more about what it is for me. I don't know if these are gonna grow underneath. Allegedly, they should be fine. I was talking to Mirthless about this, and he was saying something about as long as it's got 7 in from a light source. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 7 to the middle. The middle ones might not grow. I've tried to build indoor stuff before, and it doesn't always work. Also, there's usually like a height issue in here with roof. But my roof is extremely tall at the moment, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. I should be able to still be able to like plant corn and shit in here. How did that happen? Yeah, this isn't what I wanted to specifically do with my crops, but this will be fine for a little while. At least until the next time I need to harvest something. So I'm gonna get shit put up and around, and that way I have some goddamn space, hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully, in my food inventory box upstairs, because I need it, and then I'll have to catch up to the guys. This is the only reason why I'm like prioritizing getting this made, is I literally want this area fucking gone.
You might bring medical supplies down?
Yeah, what do you need?
Some stuff.
Let's see, maybe I can plant this. Yeah, there's my maximizing space. That's it. Makes you happy that it's still listen. Yeah. No, like,
Yeah.
usually if I'm lurking, like maybe that's not what people do when they lurk. I'm not sure. I'm still new to streaming.
The experience cat.
Yeah, no, when I say I'm lurking, I'm generally still there.
No, it just means you got to work harder.
All right, so I don't even like.
I just won't die.
I don't even lurk like a proper fucking streamer. I'm gonna go plant these ones out there.
I totally misread that.
Let's
the
get
name of the location.
Yeah.
Yep.
Blaze, is it Blaze and Burns' office? Is it where Nick is?
No.
Alright, I'll have a look when I get out there. Let me bust out 70 coffee. That's going to be 23 minutes. I'm sure that will be... Oh, I just didn't have enough water. I'm like, I should have more than that. Alright, I'll have my little drink. And I've now got space. I don't have to go plant these now. Fine. Coal, I need to put that away.
Should get you to bring the lead down as well.
No, you already have 4 in your box up there.
Oh, I'm too far away.
Okay, so what do we need? Do we want first aid bandages?
Yeah.
Yeah. 6. Can I get... Yeah, 6 of those, because I'll take 2. The guys can have 2. I'll take 1 of those for myself, because I'll get infected. I'll take extra first aid kit, extra for infected, because we know Grim will probably get infected. A couple of things to slap on us, and at least 1 painkiller. That should be sufficient Probably not enough to support our group, but it will help. Also, I need to put these back. I will keep my tacos on me. They'll be fine. Yeah. All right, I'm on my way.
Oh, that's a dialogue.
Yeah, so you look on like several channels. Okay, I have the horde. And it seems like the horde. Yeah, there's the rest. I don't know. Probably because I was like at my base for too long. Okay. Okie dokie. It should be fine. There was only like 4 of them, unless like there's... Oh, there you are. I was gonna say, I'm like, unless they've already walked past. It was being quiet up in my place. This will be difficult. All my fucking snow trees. Try to find a zombie in here. Where are you, mate?
Ooh, that's a
Yeah.
puppy.
The ones chatting to the ones I'm listening to. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be this big building.
Yeah, I totally misread the location of this place.
I think that's all of them. Get out of the tree. Yeah, no, I think that at most I have, like, when I'm not live, right? When I'm not live, my computer can't, well, my internet can't handle it. If I'm offline and I'm, like, watching streamers, I usually have, like, there's no more than, like, 3 that, like, I might have open or something like that. Like, it's usually, like, maybe an art streamer. That's usually the only way I'll end up with, like, an extra window open. There's usually an art streamer. There's usually one I'm passively, like, in the background of. But, like, fully AFK from. And then, it's usually one I haven't even commented in, though. So they don't even know that I'm there at that time. And then there's obviously the one that I'm, like, actively 100% in. But I don't usually go to that extreme. It's usually, like, at most 2. It's usually, like, one that I'm watching, say, like, an art stream or something like that, where you don't usually have, like, full running commentary. And then you've got the streamer that I am listening to that has, like, a heap of, like, commentary and or, like, the occasional actions and stuff like that I'm watching. Or if it's like all the visuals and all the sound, I'm 100% focused into just one, and I won't have, like, multiples. I won't even have like other kinds of fucking web pages. I won't have, like, my phone open or anything like that. Like, it's 100% of my time. It is interesting though. I've been watching, like, because obviously I'm awake more at the moment. I have been watching a couple of art streamers and stuff earlier in the day that usually I don't get to watch. They start, like, before lunchtime, and usually I'm asleep by then. But it's been kind of nice to swing past and get to see them again, get to, like, watch their streams, because I used to stream at 10 a.m. So they would start. I'd be watching them for like an hour before I start, and then I would start. That's generally how, like, I would stream. And it was kind of good. It was good to, like, get into, like, the mode of I don't know, the culture of streaming before I was even live. But yeah, like, even most of this week I've been kind of just watching various shows like YouTube. I'd love to watch, like, an anime or something like that, a bit more in depth, but I haven't been able to fucking commit that much time to it.
Oh, I may die.
Hold up. Where are you? I hear the stun button.
Oh, that's what happens when you go diving in.
I don't think I get up and around there fast enough. How did you get inside? Oh, there.
Done.
No, I don't.
Damn, I was, like, right here. I had medical. Has that done that as well? Meet some streamers, don't usually talk to unless it's your day off. Yeah.
Apparently I don't have a bed anymore now.
Why are these guys feral?
It spawned me like right next to my base anyway. For the win.
Ooh, that's a puppy.
My gun's broke. Let's get that fixed up. And I might
Yeah, I
take
shot
out.
one, and then a horde came out of nowhere. I'm like, ooh.
It is a
They
tier
were all
5
running.
place.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've been watching some like higher level 7 days alpha fucking 21 stuff, and these POIs go fucking mental. The amount of zombies in this place is just expect a lot. Expect a lot more than you ever have for this.
Yeah, but the problem I'm thinking of is I might not have the ammo for it.
I don't think I have either, but between the three of us, we might.
By the time I get there, I'll have lots of my junk ammo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, did you pick up your lead?
Well, that's the plan since I'm up here. May as well.
Yeah, yeah, because
It'll
that's
just be
just
nighttime when we're there, that's all.
that's a concern. Yeah, no, I specifically mined a shit ton of like lead for you.
Thanks.
I kept like a little bit for myself, but I know what you're using it for. I can make junk turret ammo, but I didn't know if I could make it cheaper than you. Can you make it? Do you have a higher skill to be able to make it less than this? Like less than 3 per? Or is yours the same? Yes? No?
Well, I'm just putting some stuff away.
Oh.
My inventory's like full.
What was that? I think I can make partner with Final Fantasy 14 alone. Some of my viewers don't want to see that, so that's why I switched it up every so often, call myself a variety streamer. I actually thought that like the variety streamer kind of applied more literally on the days that like you swap in between like a couple of different days throughout like one stream. And you're like you're feeling like playing this. You're feeling like playing a game, and then you go over and like play Valorant for a while, and then head back to play like a different game and or the same game that you were playing earlier, and then Final Fantasy, and like that's more of like the literal definition of variety streaming. I wouldn't mind hitting partner. That would be pretty cool. That is obviously like one of my goals. It's not time. But I also know that it's probably going to take quite a while. Especially since like what is it? The average viewers have to be 75, I think. There's Grim. I think you gotta have like an average of 75 viewers or something like that, which would mean having like probably over 100 people actively watching at any given time, which would just be like fucking mental. It like I do reasonably okay with like keeping up with chat, but I could imagine that being like absolute like boss skill level then. I like your little like backwall hidey thing, Grim.
Yeah,
I
funny
kind of hope
enough,
you shoot
just
bears.
because I'm standing under this one square, and class has been under shelter, so I get better stealth.
I do find that funny.
Okay, I have my stuff. Come back down.
Alright. I am keeping watch for bears. Wouldn't mind killing a bear. Well, I say that.
Damn.
What is? Oh, that's a zombie. I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't recognize like the walk style of that. And I'm like, oh, that's because it's one of the puffy explodey guys. And you watch other big streamers and you watch how they do it. I think you can do it, to be honest. You probably could. Like, you've got a pretty sizable following as is. Like, and the main thing is like, um, as far as I can tell with numbers and shit like that, like I'm no expert. I haven't even been streaming for a year, right? So this is only like what I know informationally, not practically. Is part of the idea is you have a number of fans that essentially can rotate in and out throughout like the duration of a stream to have the consistency of about that 75. Um, that way you don't have to. There is a heap of zombies walking in from behind us, Grim.
Yeah, I know.
That way you don't have to worry about like having specifically 75